I think we all know what day it is today. Do I even have to explain it to you guys? Because if not, then let's get on with this spectacular review. Hello there everybody, and welcome back to the Sorcerer Mickey Fan Guide channel for a brand new toy review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the LEGO Star Wars 75391 Captain Rex Y-Wing Microfighter set. Now, today is Star Wars Day, I forgot to mention that, but because I'm pretty sure almost all of you know about it, I don't need to explain it to you guys. But basically, Star Wars Day takes place every year on May the 4th, where pretty much almost all of the Star Wars fans around the world get to celebrate how true of a phenomenon Star Wars is and how much it heavily influenced our lives, even after 50 years later. So to celebrate Star Wars Day, like I always do, I figured out it would be great to review a Star Wars toy to celebrate Star Wars Day. Anyway, about this set, it came out last June of 2024, and is one of the newer LEGO Star Wars Microfighter sets, and I got it around the first day of its release in June, so it's been literally nearly a year since I got it. Gosh, I can't believe I got that almost a year ago. It felt like almost a couple weeks back. But yeah, I did get that set when it first released, so I'm very happy I managed to scoop it up. And it contains a Captain Rex minifigure, as you see on the front. It contains 99 pieces, which they don't say on the box. But I know for a fact that I'm very excited to review this in front of you guys after nearly a year. And I hope you're excited for it too. If you're new to the channel and enjoy this type of content, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell icon for more awesome videos like this. Anyways, let's get on with the packaging. So right on the front, it's pretty simple. We get a basic picture of Captain Rex and his own microfighter flying out. And the background looks pretty interesting with the little wastelands. Here's one side with a picture of Captain Rex and his own microfighter. And here is the top with a picture of the Captain Rex minifigure. And here's the other side with a bunch of warnings. And here is the back that shows you Captain Rex outside of his Y-Wing microfighter. And it also shows you a cool feature where you can launch the little laser cannons on the front of the microfighter. And here is the bottom with the UPC. So without further ado, let's crack this open. Okay guys, so here is everything out of the box. So essentially we have two paper bags numbered from 1 to 2. We also have this piece here for Captain Rex. And we also have a plastic bag that contains the little pieces for the helmet, if needed. And last but not least, we have the usual instructions. So without further ado, let's get building!
さあ、次はあなたの番だ。心を開いて、夢を羽ばたかせよ。きっと輝く未来を手にできる。ほら、自分を信じて、星に手を伸ばしてごらん。
Alright guys, so I just finished building the set. It took me about 10 to 15 minutes to put it all together. The instructions were nothing too crazy. It was just pretty simple to follow, so that was really nice. So without further ado, let's have a look at the Captain Rex minifigure first, and then the Microfighter. Okay, so here is our Captain Rex minifigure that we get in this set. And holy moly, to my surprise, he actually looks really good. Let's start off with the helmet. Basically, it's got a ton of detail going around at the front. We've got the little markings, the helmet symbol, just everything about it looks so well detailed and printed that I'm really impressed with how well LEGO took their time to make these details look very true to the actual Captain Rex in the Clone Wars and the other Star Wars films. We've even got the little antenna on the right side of his helmet, which kind of reminds me of Boba Fett. Also, one cool thing is that you can take off the helmet and it shows you the actual person inside the Captain Rex armor. So this is his actual face that looks pretty stern. I like the little wrinkly details if you can see around here. And then we've got this little gray bit here, which I don't know what it is, but that's a cool detail. And here is the back with no alternate face expression. A bit disappointing, but all around, the helmet is really great. And moving down to the body, this is where Captain Rex really shines. Just look at the armor. It literally ties this minifigure all together. Just the detailing from top to bottom is so incredible with all the equipment, the knee pads, the boots. Everything about it looks so phenomenal, especially near the neck. We've got this little left shoulder pad, which is colored in black and blue, and is also made of a cloth fabric material, so that's pretty interesting and cool. And for the arms, they're pretty basic. It's just a blue stripe in the center with some black and white going on. Same for the other arm, nothing too crazy, but they did a great job with the detailing, like wow. Then here is the back of Captain Rex, and wow, those details really get me. Like, there's just so phenomenal. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Stormtrooper armors, but a little bit better than the Stormtroopers, at least in my opinion, for now. And then for the accessories, they're pretty basic. We just get two basic handheld blasters, and both of the blasters are exactly the same. And you can just put the blasters in both of Captain Rex's hands, and there you go. Now, I don't really have a lot of nitpicks with this Captain Rex minifigure, but what I will definitely say, this Captain Rex minifigure might be one of the best Star Wars minifigures I have ever seen in my life. The detailing is just so incredible, and it really captures him so well. 10 out of 10. And now that we finished taking a closer look at the Captain Rex minifigure, let's have a closer look at his Y-Wing Microfighter that comes in this set. So essentially the Y-Wing ship has three simple colors onto it: blue, white, and gray. It's nothing too crazy all around. However, I do kind of wish there was a little bit of more detailing onto it to make it look exactly like in the films. But because this is a microfighter in a small scale with not too much going on, I can understand that. Also, on each side there are rocket boosters, and they look very cool with its long rod kind of design. And on the back of each of them, there's a pink piece on the back, and that's actually meant to represent the jet exhaust coming out of them, which is really, really cool. I did not expect that detail to pop out so well. Then in the center of the ship, we have the control panel for Captain Rex to control the Y-Wing ship, as well as a space here to fit Captain Rex in, which we'll get into later. There's also clear windows on the front for Captain Rex to see where he's going. There are laser cannon shooters, one on each side. Here's one side and here's the other. And then we've got these little gray rods on the front which kind of stand out. And here is the bottom of the ship. That's nothing too crazy all around. And overall, I think this is a really cool Star Wars ship. I do kind of wish it had a little bit more detail, as I stated earlier, but I still think that LEGO did an amazing job with it. Now that we finished taking a closer look at the Y-Wing Microfighter ship, let's have a look at its play features. So the first play feature we get is we can put Captain Rex inside the Microfighter. Essentially what you do, just get Captain Rex, the minifigure, into a sitting position. Hold on. Just like so. And then we're just going to sit him down. And there we go. Now Captain Rex is in his own Microfighter. The other play feature is those cannons, the laser cannons, one on each side. And we get a few red pieces here that represent the little lasers. So we're just going to put one on each cannon like so. Now that they're loaded in, let's launch them. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed my review on the LEGO Captain Rex Y-Wing Microfighter set. If you enjoyed the review, please hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell icon. And as always, Thank you so much for tuning in, and may the 4th be with you.